Hello everyone and welcome back to my YouTube channel. In this video I'm going to show you my own app, the Violin app, and I'm going to talk about the functionality of the app and how you can get it. Let's start with how you can get it. The app is completely free. You can find it in the App Store in Apple and Android app stores under the name the Violin app. If it doesn't show up on the first page, because there are a lot of Violin apps and my app is actually now over a year old and it hasn't been so popular yet and I haven't promoted it yet also. If it doesn't show up on the first page, you can put the Violin app Streuff, my second name, because officially, with my brother, I am the developer of this app. But now let me show you what this app is good for. The whole project around the Violin app started with the idea of having a 3D model of a violin, which in the best case would be interactive and therefore informative for violin students or violin schools or violin teachers to show the different parts of the violin, how it is built, how they are named and what function they have. So that in a school, for example, you can show it on a smart board or on a tablet and show your students in a fun way and interesting way how the parts of the violin are named and how they function or what they are good for. From the beginning on, I wanted to make this app free. This is kind of how I roll. I sometimes do things and I don't know why I do them. I just find them useful, but I don't think about it how to monetize them. But to that part later. So I talked about this idea with my brother Jonas, who is a developer of 3D models, still a student, but very skilled with 3D modeling and, as I know now, also in physics, developing algorithms and app development. So I bought a 3D model of a violin on a marketplace for 3D models. It wasn't perfect at all. I couldn't even find a perfect model from a 3D violin. And we tweaked it now to make all the important parts visible. We erased some faults and I think we even did swap out some textures. In addition to that, we have also a 3D violin bow with all its parts, names and textures, interactive in the app. Some parts of this 3D model were created from scratch from my brother because I told him there's something missing in this 3D model which has to be there, which is an important part of the violin, and he put it in there. The second idea was to make the 3D model interactive so that the parts of the violin can be selectable, of course via touchscreen. You can zoom in, zoom out, and you can read an info text about the selected part. I will show you right here how the app works and looks, which is actually, I think, quite amazing. In the end, I'm so happy with the product. I think there's no other comparable app on the market with this idea and this kind of execution. To make it even better and to make the parts which are inside of the violin visible, Jonas made it possible to open the violin with a double tap on the screen. So you can open the violin, you can zoom in and out and see parts like the sound post or the bass bar and select them and read an info text about them. Also, as a gadget, we added that when you select the strings, you can also listen to a sound of each open string. So you can use it like, for example, tuning the violin, comparing the notes to that sounds of the open strings. But in that regard, I have even better news for you, because in this app, you don't only get the 3D model, but also you can select in the menu the electric tuning device. And this electric tuning device was developed by my brother and me together, but my brother wrote his own algorithms and combined the algorithms for the electric tuner to make it possible to solve one problem I always had with other tuning devices, which is that when you play higher up the fingerboard on the E string, most tuning devices have problems recognizing the note you are playing. So I wanted this tuning device to be very precise even in the high registers. So it's basically optimized for the register of the violin from the lowest G to the highest note up on the fingerboard. It recognizes the notes with accuracy and also it has to be quite fast. So the back end of the tuning device was basically also developed by my brother, which I'm very thankful for, and I'm very thrilled that all this was possible. And the final product I'm more than satisfied with. So we have a 3D model with selectable parts with info texts about the building of the violin. You can select our parts and read the info text about the parts. Second, you have a for violin optimized electric tuning device, which can recognize even the high notes up on the fingerboard. Now we come to the part which is important for me to communicate to you, which is we did all this project basically without any budget. The only budget we had, or let's say I had, is my own money. So without my brother, it wouldn't be possible to develop this kind of an app, because I think if you commission an app like this to a professional studio, you can end up with a cost of 4 digits or even in the 5 digits range, I think. Also, with all the revisions I did with my brother, this would never be in the budget I had for this project. I paid my brother a small amount that I could afford and that he would accept, but also we had to think about another way to monetize this app. And I didn't want to clutter this app with advertising, some generic banner logos or videos you have to watch between the experience of the app. I didn't want to do that. I also didn't want a paywall or something. I wanted this app to be completely free and that every user can experience this app and use the electric tuning device for their practice. But there was one way I thought would be interesting to try out and also fitting the idea behind the app, because the idea behind the app was actually my head. What's also the idea of my head and what's kind of the business of myself is violinshortcuts.com, where you can buy courses. At the moment it's just one course, but trust me, I'm working on another second course and this will be even better than the first one. So Violin-Shortcuts.com is kind of my business, and I rather connect my own business to my own free app than connecting other companies' sponsors to my free app, which I developed together with my brother. So I wanted to keep it in my ecosystem for my sake and also for your sake, because I think you know that I'm not charging you for my course a high amount. I'm really engaged in the YouTube comment section. I'm interested in the topic of violin. I'm not just in here for the money, but of course I also have to live, and also when I have a project like this, I want to pay who works with me like that on my idea. I want to pay them back as best as I can. So what I decided to do is that we include an affiliate link in the opening menu of the Violin app to my course page violinshortcuts.com. From this affiliate link, my brother gets 50% of the revenue. That was the best way I could think about monetizing my app. So if you want to support my endeavors or maybe also future project, because sometimes I have another idea and sometimes maybe I will need budget for that too, you can buy my course via this link and support me and my brother for this free violin app which we made. Also, I will link the YouTube channel of my brother in the description and also put the affiliate link where my brother gets 50% in the description under this video. So now it is on me to expand my violinshortcuts.com course platform so that maybe someday we can make up for all the time we put into this project. Most of you, my regular viewers, are maybe already my students in the violinshortcuts.com intonation guide for violinists. But maybe there are some of you who didn't buy the program yet and find the app engaging and fun and want to support projects like this. But I must emphasize that this is not a must. I wanted to make this app free, but I also feel that it is my task to make the app maybe popular, and there you can help me too, and that costs you nothing. You can go download the app, use the app, and if you like the app, you can leave a review, hopefully a good one, in the app stores. That way the app gets more popular and maybe some people will also use the affiliate link and join my program, the Intonation Guide for Violinists. So the links to the App Store you can find on theviolinapp.com. I made this website also last year. You can also find the link on my website violin-education.com. I connected all my websites, the Violin-Education website, which was my blog, the violinapp.com, and also violinshortcuts.com. They are all connected. You can change the websites via the menu on top. And on the violinapp.com you can basically find the links to the Apple App Store and to the Google App Store as well. I'm very curious about what you think about the app, because I am very satisfied with the final product and how it came out. And that is not often the case when I have projects like this. Always I have some points where I want to tweak something, but this came out really to my liking, and I'm very interested in your opinion. So please write in the comments below this video how you like this app, and leave a like if you are new to the channel. Also consider subscribing for more violin related content, also music. There are many ideas on my bucket list and I have to work through them. This video was important for me. I really had to do it because I owe it to my brother, and I owe it also to the work I put in and my brother put in for this violin app. It was a lot of work. I can't even count the hours and days and weeks and months of revisions and work and ideas, writing down and tweaking the app and then also releasing the app. It was a lot of work. So now I have done it. I hope you have a happy new year. I hope you are safe. Enjoy the app, have fun practicing, and see you in the next video. Bye bye.